Outlander. So I'm back in LA. My cat, John Connor, I had to take him to get radioiodine treatment. So he is currently all radioactive and in quarantine. And I've been watching him on live stream. And I know I've been putting off watching this, but I wanted to watch my cat on live stream. Sorry. Literally, like, while I watch this, I'm probably going to pause a lot just to check on him. All he's doing is sitting in a box, but I miss him. Hopefully he'll get a superpower out of this. Anyway, let's get into this. This is Season 7, Episode 11 of Outlander, and its title is A Hundredweight of Stones. Let's do it.
I'm a sinking papist now.
Here.
I still quote that line.
This man and this woman.
They doing it, marriage?
I, John William.
Oh, they're doing it.
For better.
Does William know why they're doing this? Did they tell William that she's a dirty spy? Does this priest notice something's up? She doesn't seem that into it. She's tripping. She was already his stepmommy, and now she's like double William's stepmommy.
With this ring, I thee wed.
She's collecting wedding rings, bro. Poor Claire. This freaking chair slowly rotates me every time. I keep moving the legs to try and fix it, and it just slowly rotates me. I'm facing this way now. This is my backup chair. My other chair broke. Let's check in on my cat real quick. He's eating food.
What does he say?
He's not dead, I don't believe it. No body, no proof.
You were a Quaker, and I loved you. That seemed to be enough.
Yeah, he was a good dad.
He died flying an airplane over the English Channel on the way to Germany. Shot down. Or so I was told.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause it. Did anyone ever watch The Middleman? Like, the main character was like, ever since my dad's DC-3 was shot down under as of yet unexplained and mysterious circumstances. Like, that's what Roger's whole story is reminding me of. It's like, yeah, your dad was secretly a middleman all along.
His body and his plane were never found.
Oh, sounds like he's a middleman / time traveler. How is Bree gonna explain this? Seriously. It's weird, because, like, all the stuff in their kitchen and house just looks like my great-grandparents' house. Girl! Girl! Keep your fingers out of there! You slammed it like 5 times. You know where it was gonna go.
I wouldn't have asked to marry you otherwise.
In point of fact, he never has asked me to marry thee.
He got a little ahead of himself.
But I did give thee to understand that, yes. Or at least, I meant to.
These guys are so cute and they can't communicate properly.
Her name is Mohawk, but I called her Emily.
Is.
Oh yeah, she was expecting her to be dead. Why is she alive?
Is alive.
Yeah, you can't do that with a Quaker girl. You gotta go kill your wife so you can marry her. Oh, those are pretty glasses.
Why did you go through with it?
Is he gonna tell him who his daddy is?
James Fraser was...
What are you gonna admit? Are you gonna admit that you loved him? Okay, no, you admit nothing. I want him to admit to his son who his dad is, or that he's a big old gay. I just want to see the drama, though. You gonna tell her you have a little baby? Oh, look it. They're happy. It worked out. Honesty works. Just tell her all the things. Why is she looking all Linda Blair? Oh no. You gonna hit the drugs? Don't do it, girl. It ain't worth it. No, Claire, chill out. Go back to bed. Take a nap.
Blood of my blood.
No, stop it. Claire, you're not thinking straight. Why is no one watching her? She didn't seem particularly well at the ceremony.
I kind of think of you did, Claire. Anything else, but not that.
No, stop. Ugh. That shot was in the trailer too, I think. Is no one coming? They hear her screaming, or does she just scream a lot? Maybe she just screams a lot. No, now you're gonna be puking everywhere. It's okay. Okay, yeah, so she does scream a lot. He hears it. He's used to it. They should just get drunk in the same room and scream. He's hurting too. Go to your wife and comfort her. Be a good husband.
I will not mourn him alone tonight.
Yeah! Oh. Oh, she's in a slappy mood. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. What was all that? Did she do the do with John? I'm weirded out. Oh, well, this is awkward.
What?
I thought I must have dreamt that.
Oh, gosh. I want to see a story about the lady who lives with him hearing all of that. I bet her life's pretty interesting.
How long has it been since you were with a woman?
Did he do it wrong?
I'm afraid I was not very, gentlemanly.
This is just awkward.
Besides, it wasn't me who you were
Oh, this is weird.
thinking of too.
Oh, I don't want to play this anymore.
Well, if you really must know,
I mean, no point being coy. You could talk openly now, I think. There are like scratches on his chest and I'm uncomfortable.
You don't talk to each other in bed.
I don't know how you do things. That's weird.
All three of my marriages have been rather unconventional.
It would be a boring show otherwise.
I'll send Mrs. Fig in with tea.
Mrs. Fig, that's the one I want a show about. Just sitting there being like, these people are crazy around me.
John.
Oh, he is pretty though.
Said he had it from a man he found wandering the glen on the other side of the village.
They're gonna be on a goose chase. Man, you really messed up all your fingers.
Tell Jem the Spaniard got it.
What's happening? What?
What are you doing here?
I came for you then.
What's happening? Are you just tripping balls?
Ask Jem where the Spaniard is and he's played dumb.
What's going on?
I think
Where is my son?
he isn't in the past, if that's what you mean.
What, did they never go through?
Jem's scar for the stones. You set that up.
What?
No, we're not playing it like that.
Oh my gosh. What this show?
No one's coming to help you.
Oh my gosh. Where have you been with the kid? And why did their daughter freak out and hold her head saying that he was gone? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. You don't even wait that long. You hit him, immediately start tying him up. He might wake up. This is bad, though, because how does she tell Roger to come back?
I miss him so much.
Okay, but seriously, where is Jamie? When's he getting here?
It's as if I've lost two fathers.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah, didn't you think about Ian? He's been very sad. He just holds it in and doesn't scream and bang people.
To take Rachel to Valley Forge to see Denzel and the Fighting Quakers.
The Fighting Quakers, that sounds like a cool sports team.
If you might be intending to go back to your own time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You don't have to stay there.
We built our life here.
Yeah, but if you really believe Jamie was dead, wouldn't you want to go see your grandbabies? Oh, did she take the ring off? Girl, go put the ring back on. You're in public. People must keep up appearances, you know?
I don't believe I could have taken better care of him myself, Mrs. Woodcock.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
I shall write to your father and let him know that you'll be well enough to set sail for England in a few weeks.
But he wants to stay with her. You could tell.
I intend to write to my father and tell him that I will remain in America. With Mercy.
Aww, that's so sweet.
We wish to be wed.
Isn't that like a story from like all wars? The nurse always marries one of her patients.
May I speak to you privately?
Respectfully, your lordship, this is my home.
So you can go outside and talk.
In regards to my future, you may have in front of me.
I like her. She's got spice.
Very well.
She knows what's up.
There are churches in Philadelphia that perform secret marriages between their races, and the General Assembly is considering a new law that would...
It is impossible, madam.
Hey, John, knock it off. Claire, you need to go talk to your husband.
My duty is to the woman I love.
Ooh, I like him.
Never have taken you for a bigot.
Yeah, she's mad at you now.
What troubles me is that the lady is a widow of a traitor to the crown.
Did you not just marry the widow of a traitor?
Sacrificing themselves to be martyrs to a cause.
She's like, I don't know why I married you.
We will be attending a supper.
Oh, you gotta go be like a polite society wife.
I've been meaning to tell you about it.
I probably should have told her about it sooner.
That is my wife. You accompany me.
She didn't know what she was agreeing to when she married him.
But
No.
Ooh.
it is important that people see us together.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said no.
Oh, they're already fighting. Trouble in paradise. Such a weird marriage, these two.
I don't believe it. That's it. Is it no?
What? It's just hanging on a tree.
It's important that we find him.
Look, we're not trying to fight, bro. Calm down. I feel like they backed away from that fight too quickly. They didn't even need to be a fight. Just explain yourself. And don't walk closer to the guy.
Doesn't it mean he's been harmed?
Harmed.
We'll find him.
Words are fun.
I wasn't anticipating the pleasure of your company. For obvious reasons.
If you, of all people, married her, then I'm satisfied there was a mistake.
Yeah, I thought she was a dirty spy. I knew she was going to come down the stairway because you don't frame a shot with a beautiful stairway behind you unless you're going to do that. Aw, she put his ring on too.
But who would be worthy enough of one so lovely as Miss Peggy Chew? Not I.
Oh, whoa, okay.
I say we dance the night away with careless abandon.
Though some would say that it's careless abandon which has us in this mess of a rebellion.
Wow. God, fancy parties are weird. I just insult people forthright.
Find I'm not inclined to dance, since Rachel left.
Oh, talk to your mommy about your heartache.
May I present Lady John Grey?
Lady John Grey.
Dirty spy.
I'm afraid I am woefully out of practice.
Oh, I'm sure Captain Richardson will forgive a misstep or two.
Stop helping, William.
Dancing is a nice distraction.
God dang, I shouldn't have given that advice.
Go ahead.
I'm a rebel. Working as an American agent in the guise of a captain in His Majesty's...
What is going on? Everyone's just throwing their purse out while they're dancing.
Because you are a rebel yourself.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
I felt yours was a life worth saving.
I don't trust anyone. In TV shows, they always hold, like, very covert conversations while they're dancing. Everyone could hear you. You're surrounded by people. I don't know what to think of that dude. I don't trust him at all. He might be telling the truth about being a rebel, but I don't trust him. He's sneaky.
What is it?
Yeah, what is...
Graves. I wonder if...
No! No! What? I guess it's better to walk in then than when they were banging. I told you he wasn't dead, but what was he up to? John's like, what? Who's gonna go to the fancy dinner parties with me? At least they didn't keep him out of the show for a long time.
Our enterprising captain took advantage of an easterly wind. My luggage was on board.
Oh no, just his luggage? I want it to be like he lost his ticket gambling like that guy in the opening of the Titanic.
It's good to see you, John. If only for a moment.
John's like, why didn't you kiss me? Did he hear him say son? I knew it! I knew it! I was like, he said it! He's gonna be out there. Oh dang, so much is coming out.
James Alexander Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser. And who the bloody hell am I?
Oh my gosh.
And your baptismal name?
He's gonna hit you or something. He looks furious. Or just scared.
I don't want your name. I don't want anything of yours.
Oh no, he gave his little beads away.
I'm telling you to.
Oh my gosh, what is going on? Stop it! Everyone stop it! Get off the stairs!
I say, one more step!
Oh, stop. Okay. Calm down! Oh. Oh. Why? Oh. Claire's like, it's all chaotic. Everything's back to normal. I'm happy. Oh my gosh. Like, what happened in this episode? My mom watched this early, and she was saying it was pretty wild. And, like, I'm sorry I haven't looked at comments. I've seen a couple of things pop up on my phone, but I haven't actually looked at comments. But I saw a few people saying, like, oh, get ready for next week. It's gonna be crazy. And it was crazy. I kept thinking, like, when each thing happened, I'm like, oh, that's what the crazy thing is. But the whole episode was crazy. So I'm just gonna do these in, like, chunks. So, like, Rogers and Buck's story is they're looking for his dad, and they're kind of wild goose chasing it to try and, like, track down his dad, because Rogers kind of convinced himself that it all means something, and maybe Roger's dad might lead them back to Jim somehow. Meanwhile, Robert Cameron just shows up at Bree's house, and he apparently planted the scarf at the stones, but he's had Jim somewhere and is trying to, like, get the information of the gold out of the boy, and then threatens Bree and is like, we need to get this information out of Jim and then go to America and get the gold. And he, like, you know, gets a knife from her, but then she hits him on the head with a pot, and we kind of just leave that plot thread there. With Ian and the little Quaker girl, he just tells her about his history with his wife and his kids, and she seems kind of upset at first, but then she's accepting and cool. Claire and John get married, but she seems like really out of it, but, you know, again, who can blame her? William brings up to John, like, hey, why are you doing this? Your reputation is going to be, like, screwed by this. And John's like, hey, it's whatever. It's cool. But Claire's all, like, in a state, and she even tries to, like, cut her arm. And then she's like, I'll just get drunk and scream a lot. And John's downstairs crying, looking at a chessboard. And he's like, I'll go get drunk and scream with her. And at first that kind of is what they do. But then it just turns into banging, which I didn't see coming. Did not ever see coming. Then they just have a very... I was uncomfortable, like, after morning talking about his relationships and love for Jamie and just kind of talking to each other scene, which weirded me out. Then Ian goes to talk to Claire, and talks about, like, how he's going to leave to take Rachel somewhere to go meet her brother, but he was worried that Claire, now that Jamie's not there, might just go back into her own time, which I was kind of thinking that. I was like, if you really did think Jamie was gone, wouldn't you just go back to, like, your daughter and her kids? But she says that since she started this kind of fight to try and create the country, even if Jamie's gone, she wants to finish the fight to kind of, like, I don't know, do it in his honor or something. So she says she's not going to go back. John's nephew, who was the original reason that Claire was even there because she fixed him up, he's all better now. And John's like, okay, you can go back to England. And he's like, I don't want to. I want to marry Mercy, who's been taking care of me. And John's like, no, you can't do that. She's black and this is illegal or something. And it's going to mess with your name and you'll forfeit your title and all your stuff. And he's like, I don't care. And John's all mad about it. And Claire's mad at John because he's being all biggity. But then John says it's not even just that. It's just that he knows what illegal love is like and doesn't want him to be having a lifetime of looking over his shoulder because he married a black chick back in the day. John gets Claire a dress, and he tells her that part of being his wife is, like, society functions and fundraisers for the war and stuff, and she's like, nope, not going. But then the party starts, and apparently, like, she does go because she realizes, I don't know, John has done a lot for her, I guess, I don't know. She goes down there for some reason. William, like, totally rebuffs this very nice chick, and then Claire's like, why'd you do that? And he's like, I'm so heartbroken because Rachel's gone. Claire encourages him to dance, but he won't do it. And then the one guy, the redcoat dude that originally was going to come arrest her as a spy and kind of warned John a day early, he shows up, and he's like, I want to dance, Claire. And William's like, yeah, go dance. And when they're dancing, this redcoat dude says that he's also a rebel and wants Claire to, like, spy from within the marriage with John, and she's like, nah, I ain't doing that. And then we see later, when Claire is sitting in her room, John comes in with all these invites for all these society functions. And she's like, I don't want to do them. And he's like, we kind of got to do some. And then you hear some, like, yelling outside. And then Jamie busts into the room. Just shows up. This is the problem with a pre-internet phone world. You think people are dead for way too long when they're not. Nowadays, I'd just Google it. But Jamie comes in and says that, like, redcoat soldiers are chasing him or something. And that also... his luggage was on the ship, but he wasn't, and it just took him a while to get there, so they assumed he was dead because that ship did sink with his luggage. But now it's like, what did he lose? I hope he didn't lose any of his cool outfits. Oh yeah, and it's sad because people died, but Jamie might have lost clothes. And then I was kind of like, I was hoping I know John really was never going to tell William, who his dad was, but I was like, it's gonna be him overhearing something. And so John tells Jamie, your son's gonna be home soon. And I'm like, $10, he's behind that door and just heard that. And he was. So William's like, oh, what? I'm your son? And he's all freaking out about it. And Jamie, like, confirms it, like, yeah, that's right. And then a bunch of redcoats come, like, filing up the stairs, and William yells at them. And then Jamie grabs John and puts a gun to his head and, like, pretends like he's gonna threaten to kill him, and then just runs off down the hallway. What is happening? Why are they chasing Jamie? Like, I thought he kind of left on good enough terms. I don't know. Is this because he's a rebel within the city? I don't know. And what, does Jamie know that Claire married John? Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny, as I don't watch the scenes from, like, next week's episode, I used to, and now I'm realizing it's a million times better just not doing that and being like, what the crap is going on? What is Bree gonna do with the knocked out dude on her kitchen floor? What? And where is her son being held? How is William gonna handle finding out that he's Jamie's son? My head hurts. My head hurts. I'm gonna look at my cat. What's my cat doing? Let me see my cat's live stream to calm me down. Alright, he's just sleeping, so that's fine. Anyway, I don't know what to think, but if I forgot anything in my summation of the episode, let me know. Don't forget to do the things, rate, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Until next time.